The football coach of the University of North Carolina is actually the former coach of Tom Brady and the Patriots. His name is Bill Belichick. I know you probably don't care about or know these names or anything like that.
Nope.
But it's Bill Belichick. So he has been in the news similar to something with Shannon, not as egregious, but he has a 24-year-old girlfriend that he has been publicly flaunting. Like, I'm talking about gallivanting with on red carpets,
all over the place,
everywhere. And it's made a lot of people uncomfortable. Like, a lot of folks have been trying not to talk about it. Like, even Nick Wright, you know, the Persian man, you talk about who's not Persian. Nick Wright was like, yo, can we start talking? He said this on the show on Fox. Can we start talking about this publicly now? Because this is a little weird, right? Like, he's flaunting a 24-year-old woman as his girlfriend, and he's 71.
I was about to ask you how old he is.
He's a 71-year-old man.
He looks old as dirt, but I wanted to know exactly how old he was.
He is 20 years older than Shannon. Granted, the girl is like, 3 or 4 years older than the girl Shannon was messing with?
Yeah.
Because I guess that girl's like 21 now, right?
Yeah.
So she's 3 years older than the girl Shannon with. I mean, they went to high school together. And or could have went to high school together.
They could have, yeah.
And so the thing is, like, nobody's really talking about this the same way they was talking about Shannon. Like, I understand Shannon does have an assault that's attached to this. So I get that portion of it. But a lot of y'all not believing that girl when she made that claim. And all y'all was focusing on was the fact that Shannon was sleeping with this young girl. So we definitely need to hold this man to the same kind of fire, no?
Definitely, yeah. But it's at the same time, like, there's no assault and she's a little bit older. He's much older too, but she's a little bit older.
And I've been following a lot of like how the media has been talking about this and covering it. And it's only people like Nick Wright who's like wanting to say like Bill is weird in this. But most people I've been reading, the articles have been saying like she's this controlling girlfriend and she's trying to take, like, they're really trying to villainize her.
Because there was a specific interview that like a lot of people are talking about that gave a lot of people the idea that she might be controlling. I don't know. But you have a clip of it, right?
Yeah, I got it. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna play it for us. But
and then I heard before I saw this interview, like on like rumor mills, because you know I be on the underbelly of the internet. I heard that like she's always in the background, like correcting him and this and that, and they were really like, there's somebody like doing a whole PR campaign against this woman.
So before I do, I want to just read some of the headlines that's been talked about this. So this is from Black Sports Online. Bill Belichick's girlfriend, Jordan Hudson, has amassed a $9 million real estate assets since they started dating. Previously, she was a cosmetologist, so questions arise. Where did she get this cash from? Hudson says she is the COO of Belichick Productions.
That is a smart lady. Ma'am, you run it up, get your bag, set yourself up. Okay, so he's about to die.
This is from Sports Illustrated. Jordan Hudson, Bill Belichick's girlfriend, reportedly wanted to be heavily involved in the production of UNC's appearance of Hard Knocks.
Yep.
So like I said, all of this is just painting her like she's this girl who's trying to control him. I think even the TMZ one like specifically like outed that she was trying to control this man. So
what if that pussy is just
it's
crazy?
Tight. Oh, it's tight. I know it gotta be tight for him.
She like it's just crazy, and he's just trying to help her like advance her life and her career because that's his baby.
He is not. He probably almost get a heart attack every time he reach climax with her.
Like every time she even take one titty out.
Like the fact that she's sucking on it,
slight stroke.
The fact that she's sucking on it is probably more than enough for him. She probably even got to get the pussy hit.
She probably don't even pull out her best work for real.
She probably just like will give a little lollipop work and then he done so.
You know what is gonna be?
Look at how she got him dressed all dirty in the interview.
You know what's gonna be hilarious is in a year when the scandal of her having an affair with one of the black NFL players.
It's not gonna be an NFL player. It's gonna be one of the college players. She only a few years older than a few of them.
Yeah, but that's gonna be. I hope just do the NFL.
It's gonna definitely be a player.
Do the NFL.
But Jordan was a constant presence during our interview.
You have Jordan right over there. Everybody in the world seems to be following this relationship. They've got an opinion about your private life. It's got nothing to do with them, but they're invested in it. How do you deal with that?
Never been too worried about what everybody else thinks. Just try to do what I feel like is best for me and what's right.
How did you guys meet?
I'm not talking about this.
No?
No.
It's a topic neither one of them is comfortable commenting
there in
on.
That corner.
So I do want to just do a report on this before this. They did say, and she said this beforehand too, that they met on a plane together.
A plane?
Yeah, they were sitting next to each other on a plane together.
She was hoeing in the skies.
That is actually, the rumor is that she was allegedly an escort.
Like, come
and
on
he fell
now.
in love with, what's that movie where Sandra Bullock was a prostitute?
Pretty Woman?
That's what happened. He fell in love with his Pretty Woman.
Love that for her.
I mean, I'm not mad at her.
And especially if she was an escort and he just fell in love with her, then it's not as creepy as Shannon's. He seems a little simpy for falling in love with an escort and then putting her in a position where she has millions of dollars and she's in a powerful position at your corporation. But at the same time, like as close to 25 as it gets, that's when I'm like, all right.
Bill Belichick is like the same age as my dad.
Because when does your frontal lobe develop? 25, right?
That's usually what they say.
Yeah, around 25. 25 is like, it's so many creepy niggas out there. That's my 25, you fine.
My dad is around Bill Belichick's age. And if I was to see him with a woman of this age,
younger than me,
that would be the flyest shit in the
wife?
world, yo. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be fly. I couldn't hate on my pops if he was out here with a young thing, you know, at that age.
We would just be having to make sure that he's not changing no paperwork up.
Oh, for sure. It'd
like,
be like,
we need to make sure that you would be concerned in some way.
Yeah, we wouldn't even let it go past a second date after until we get everything locked in step.
Like,
you know?
what? You have no idea. You would be stressed on a regular basis.
Well, my dad got a vasectomy, so I don't have to worry about.
No, it don't even matter. Like, he could change everything after one good nut. And you wouldn't even
wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't even be there.
My boy wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't even be there for it. You would have no idea.
No, I'm telling you, after the first date, as soon as he tell me he with this young girl, I'm getting the power of attorney.
Yeah.
I'm getting everything under to me.
He's not of sound
He
mind.
can't make any decisions. He done got drowned by that young pussy. You know what I'm saying? He's an addict to it right now. So he shouldn't be making no new choices. All right. He don't know what he's doing.
Is clearly hypothetical because he's a happily married man.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but I'm just thinking about because this man is my dad's age, so I'm just trying to put myself in their shoes. Like I would think
he's
it's
not
fly,
my dad's
though.
age because your daddy old.
That's crazy. That's 8. That's a good man right
Damn.
there. That's 8. That's a good man. But so if your dad was with you don't have to just say a girl that was that age, you would flip out?
I'm a woman. I'm a girl. So yes, immediately yes, I would flip out. Immediately flip out. I would flip out in front of everybody. I would not hold back. Immediately. What the fuck is this?
But you'll come around to it though.
No.
Yes, you would.
No.
Yeah, I think if she held your daddy down for like 2.5 years.
Yeah, my daddy now, yes. My daddy with money, absolutely not. My daddy with Bill Belichick money, absolutely. If you getting the fuck out of here, harlot. But my dad now, like, if you listen, it don't matter because my dad's wife is younger.
Mm-hmm.
She holds him down. He's a very simple man. He can't cook. He can't clean. You need to do that. You need to do that. You need to keep him fed and alive. And she does that happily. And she's really, she throws down in the kitchen. Like, I'd be happy to go to my dad's. So I'm fine with it.
All right. So, like I said, I hate that the way that this is being covered, and I don't like that we're not holding this grown man accountable for his action, and we're trying to portray this young girl who, again, she may be opportunistic, but who can blame her?
Nobody's blaming her, girl. Like,
no, people are. We just read. I can show you more articles of people blaming her.
I'm not blaming you, girl.
They're trying to paint her like this gold digger.
You get your money.
I mean, what is it being young if you're not gonna finesse an old man? Like,
okay, like if you gonna pop that pussy, pop it while you 22.
Pop it for a real nigga, honestly.
Okay.
But the media is
that pussy.
That's the part that just disgusts me, seeing just how they treat the difference in just the way that they portray and the narratives behind these stories.
It is, but they're slightly different. Like, they're different gray areas in the situation with Shannon and the situation with Bill. And I feel like Shannon's gray areas are darker.
Yeah.
than Bills.
Yeah.
So that's why.
No, I feel you.